Wash me thoroughly from my wickedness, says Psalm 51. It's a psalm we often read on Ash Wednesday. That's today. Yesterday was Mardi Gras, Shrove Tuesday. Today is the beginning of Lent, Ash Wednesday. It's why I'm wearing purple for the season of Lent. I know that us Baptists aren't really big on Ash Wednesday. Actually, I've always kind of liked it. I started doing it in college, and I think we even had it in my ecumenical federated church growing up. We were Baptist and Methodist and congregational, so we had a mix of different traditions. I like it because, someone would touch your forehead with a smudge of ashes and say, "You're forgiven." Remind me that God does wash me thoroughly in the King James. The only time I hear that word, but I don't know. I would like God to wash me thoroughly from my wickedness. Or sometimes in other traditions, I've done this. You pass out a cut nail that you keep in your pocket all during Lent, or maybe a square of burlap you keep in your pocket or in your purse, and it just reminds you that symbol of burlap, that piece of burlap is a symbol of repentance, and we heard that when the king and Jonah sat in burlap and ashes. But you know what? It's kind of hard right now because while we might feel God's forgiveness and cleansing touching our hearts, it also is something that, forgiveness cleanses our relationships. It cleans us. It reaches out. We can touch each other and be in relationship again. Except right now, we can't. We can't be in touch with each other physically, but we are here. There is a new way that I want to show you about. We redid the church website. I spent a lot of time on it last week, and I'd like to show it to you. Here it is on a tablet, and you see right there, there is Joshua. And so we have the worship service, the previous Sunday's worship service. In fact, it'll be there on Sunday mornings. If you don't have Facebook, you can now pull it up on our webpage. There is a slideshow, kind of what was there before. There's a description, the wonderful description of our church in this paragraph right there. Wide diversity, family of faith, joined by the love of Christ. And then there is our schedule, what happens on Sundays. There's a link there to go to watch the video on Facebook, or they can press one of these buttons up here and they can give. You can give online, electronically, or you can have someone find us on Facebook. You can click for Google Maps right there. If you click over here, then another map comes up right on the screen. More giving again. And then if you need to contact us, you can just press that button and it'll call on your cell phone. That's right, this website works really well on a cell phone. Looks great. And then over here, you can email directly by the tap of a button. And then you can fill out this form to also send us a message. And in particular, send us a prayer request. People can send us prayer. Everyone likes to be prayed for, just about everyone. You ask, is there anything we can do to pray for you? It's a great way to reach out to people and let them know you care without expecting anything in return. And so they can send that to us there. And then finally, way down in the corner, right over here, do you notice that symbol? Does that look familiar? That is Facebook Messenger. So people can send us a message directly through there, and it'll come right to me. Okay? And then finally, if you would like to know a little bit more about your pastor, if you go under the About section, you all haven't necessarily heard a lot about my journey. And so there's a little bit more about my journey there, and there's some of the art that I do sort of as a parable to spread the good news. Okay? Anyway, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Even if you have to reach out through a tablet or a phone. God bless you. I'm David Reed Brown, interim pastor at First Baptist Church in New Haven.